Hey guys, it's your favorite Unc here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories. Ain't nothing going on in Cincinnati. The Skyline Chili ain't popping like that.
Cincinnati popping, boy. The Midwest is like that.
Skyline Chili, and I know you can jump down to to the Kentucky Derby. I know that.
Wait a minute.
Nope.
Cincinnati.
Louisville right down the street. Stop it.
Let me tell you something. In Cincinnati, when I was playing, we had a place called Annie's. Annie's just like Magic City.
No, it ain't.
Don't do that.
No,
Annie's
it ain't.
Just like Magic City.
Ain't nobody putting no Annie's in no song.
We had
ain't nobody putting no Annie in no song.
Hold on.
When they get to the hotel, drop their bags off and go straight to Annie's. They go into Magic City. Stop it.
Hey, we had roller skating. I used to go to the session after the game, 7 to 11. Roller skating.
Well, you go to the roller skate out there on Cascade Road.
See,
and you want to go where you have roll bounce.
Same thing. I'm just saying.
This man tried to tell me Cincinnati is the equivalent of Atlanta.
It is. Cincinnati got women too. Huh? we got the banks. When the last time you been in Cincinnati? Have you been on the river? Have you been on the banks? And seen the banks now? Cincinnati, not the same Cincinnati that you remember when you were playing.
Think about what you said. It's Cincinnati.
No.
It's Cincinnati.
Matter of fact, by the way, Cincinnati today, right now, is better than Atlanta. What you talking about? We have more to offer. Ask NFL players right now where they want to play. Would they rather play in Atlanta or would they rather play in Cincinnati?
No. They would rather play with Joe Burrow. Would you rather live in Atlanta or live in Cincinnati?
No, they're going to say they'd rather live in Cincinnati and play with Joe Burrow because of what we have to offer.
Man, stop it.
Let's bet. Let's bet.
What you want to bet?
Let me see.
This man say women in Cincinnati are the equivalent of Atlanta. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Better. Have you been to Cincinnati? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Listen, wait.
I might not even make first take tomorrow. I might be drunk.
Listen,
I might be drunk on the show.
No, you ain't drunk. Listen, I love Atlanta.
I will be.
I've only been to Atlanta maybe 5 or 6 times in my lifetime. I love Atlanta. It's considered Black Hollywood. Beautiful people. Cincinnati, we have everything. Every ethnicity you're looking for.
What the hell you think Atlanta got?
Huh?
What the hell you think Atlanta got?
Atlanta's called Black Hollywood for a reason because we dominated in all areas, in all facets. It's awesome. It's great.
The only people, and look here, the only people that's moving to Cincinnati are athletes. They play for the Reds. They play for the Bengals. You need to stop this, Ocho.
See, you don't understand.
I do understand.
You still thinking you think about the 80s and the 90s. Cincinnati's not the same anymore.
I'm thinking about Cincinnati. Think about it. Think about what you said.
Cincinnati's not the same.
Cincinnati.
We have evolved.
Cincinnati.
We have evolved.
Cincinnati.
A very safe place to live. The people are great. The organization is great.
Right now, we have a poll up, better women. Atlanta crushing. 84%. Cincinnati, 16%.
That's because the 84% ain't never been in Cincinnati. They've never lived there.
And that 16% ain't never been to Atlanta. This man, Chad. This man just out of here and argue me.
I'm telling you, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just stating facts because I lived in Cincinnati for 11 years. I've been to Atlanta 6 times, and Atlanta is beautiful. The people are awesome. Everybody is on their business. Everybody is doing something great in Atlanta. Awesome place to be.
Well,
I haven't visited often, but I know what Cincinnati has to offer.
We got look. Accept this collab because we're gonna put this up and we're gonna stand on business. And I want you to read the comments when they come into your page.
Okay. Well, I didn't listen. I didn't say anything bad about Atlanta. I just said people would prefer. No. I would say people would prefer to live in Cincinnati. That's not bad. I'm not saying nothing bad.
Yeah, people
ain't nothing wrong with Atlanta.
Man, look here. If you like Skyline Chili, take off.
Skyline Chili. Have you ever heard of Jeff Ruby Steakhouse? Huh? We got way more than that. Huh? The precinct. Come on now, stay with me now. We got more. You know what
y'all known for? Y'all known for a TV show, WKRP in Cincinnati.
Hey,
that's what y'all known for.
Hey, okay.
And that's because y'all had Lonnie Anderson on there. You better stop it.
Hold on. Well, what is ATL known for?
You better stop.
What they known for?
How about this?
They known for ATL.
How about this? The birthplace of the Civil Rights Movement. Do I need to say anything else?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
With that civil rights movement, right?
Yes.
Stay with me now.
Dr. Martin Luther King.
Dr. Martin Luther King.
Mm-hmm.
How much has changed since then?
Oh, you think it's bad now?
I'm just
go
asking.
back to civil rights before this.
Oh yeah, I know. But let me tell you something. If you're paying attention, now I'm not one to get into politics, but if you're paying attention, you know history repeats itself, don't it? You know that, right?
But that's what you got to do. You got to educate and enlighten people so we don't let it repeat itself.
Oh, listen.
I know you're talking about.
I'm glad you said that. Listen.
Do you know the history of Cincinnati? Do you know the history of Cincinnati and the police officer and the blacks there? Don't go there now.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to get to no history.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, I know. But I'm just saying. Listen, I like fighting a good fight.
Okay.
Stay with me real quick. Listen to what I say real quick.
Yeah.
I normally don't like to go into politics.
Yeah.
But the civil rights movement, history always repeats itself. Now I love the good fight, and I love to be a part of the good fight.
Yes.
But the problem is the people you need to swing at and the people you need to touch are untouchable. You get where I'm going with this?
No, hey, look, we understand. We got to do, look,
okay.
We're going to do a better job because my job is, as a person that has a little power, a little thing, is to employ people that look like me. Yes. And then hopefully they become big enough, they leave me and have their own company and hire more people that look like us.
And to continue to keep that chain.
That's it. Yes.
Pulling each other up.
Yes.
Yeah. And
I mean, my thing is, Ocho, I try to collab like Gil.
Yeah.
Because I offered to pay Gil. Gil said, nah, I just want to be able, because I see what you're doing and I want you to show me how you're doing it.
Right.
A lot of times I've tried to partner with people. They're like, nah, we good. Okay, you good. I'm not finna beg somebody to try to give them information, Ocho, when they're unwilling to accept it.
Right.
Because you know, he think he Joe Rogan. Oh, he think it.
Right.
Say no more, fam. I'm not finna argue with you. No. You said no, I'm good.
Yeah, you know what I would love to do? Speaking of collabing, and speaking of, I wish I was able to show my range. Like I know people see me and it's, the funny guy, fun guy, having fun, but there's a serious side of me as well. One that I don't show very often. I would love to talk politics. I would love to talk race and religion and all this stuff, but that's really never been my stick. That's never been my niche. I wish I could talk politics like Roland Martin. I wish I could talk politics like a Don Lemon or a Mark Lamont Hill. I would love to be able to show that range, be on a platform, and actually sit there and break things down. Right. But I can't. I mean, I can, but I don't want to, because I understand that's a battle where there's no win. Because it's always back and forth. It's always tug and pull. Back and forth, and there's never a solution, because we're still fighting the same fight eons years later.
Well, I think the biggest thing is, Ocho, is that right now people are dug in on their sides. Yes, it's kind of like what we have right now is the Jordan LeBron debate. You either believe it's Jordan or you believe it's LeBron,
based on preference.
Right now, this is where we are.
Yeah.
You got a two-party system, and you believe in that no matter what happens, no matter what he does, boom. No matter what the other side, no matter what he does, no matter what he says, you believe in that. So it's hard. And when you get people that's so dug in on their beliefs, it ain't no moving them off that.
Yeah, you can't change it. It's impossible.
So what you try to do is get the people that's undecided, you try to sway them, because there are a certain group of people. When that man said he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and would nothing happen, he ain't lie.
Oh, yeah.
And there are certain people that vote Democrat and they're going to vote Democrat and they're not going to lie.
Yeah.
And so that's where we are.
Hey, before we go on to the next thing, I always think about it like this, right? You have Democrats, you have Republicans, right?
Yes.
And you have the government. The government, to me, I believe at times it gives us the illusion that they're for the people. To me, at times it gives us as the people an illusion that they are for us.
Right.
But if you really dig into it deep and you realize there's a higher power that controls everything, that pulls the strings. Yeah. There are a certain number of families. I'm not gonna get too deep into it. That no matter what happens, they're only gonna allow so much freedom for us. Right. Only so much. And every time they give you a little bit, and what we do, we get hyped, we get happy because they move the inch, they move the bar just a little bit.
Right.
Just a little bit, and just a little bit. And then as in what's going to happen at one point, and when you'll see, I'm not sure when it will happen, history will start to repeat itself. Certain laws that were put in place will be taken away little by little. Matter of fact, and if you don't pay attention, if you don't pay attention, you won't even notice it's happening. But they're gonna pull it right from under the rug.
But that's what's going on.
So you know. Yeah. Okay, I just didn't want to get. I don't want to make this a political debate, but okay.
Well, I mean, everybody saw that. You see what happened with Roe v. Wade.
Yeah.
You see how they tried to do away with affirmative action. You see all the things that they're trying to implement. But here's the thing: the government can't be for the people if there are people that has power that can sway it. It's really that simple. I wish it was. I wish it wasn't like that.
Come on, man.
You know what? Hey, we're gonna have a nightcap after the presidential debate. We're gonna have the debate cap.